Hello, I'm Sue with Schrock Real Estate, on site at our newest development, Urban Meadows. This contemporary custom home community is nestled in the Clear Fork Valley, just outside of the village of Bellville, Ohio. Its location is just a few minutes from Interstate 71, offering homeowners the perfect convenience for big city excursions while also enjoying a peaceful country setting with small town charm. Our choice of location for Urban Meadows was intentional. Spacious lots, convenience, local amenities and attractions, and a peaceful, safe family environment. It's our hope that in knowing what makes this development exceptional, that you too might consider making an investment in your future right here in Urban Meadows of Bellville, Ohio. The strategy for this community is very intentional as well, to create a complete harmony that every home should have. Beauty, energy efficiency, strength, durability, comfort, and of course, personality. Schrock Premier Custom Construction achieves this result by blending the latest technology with contemporary design, utilizing beautiful quality, low maintenance, and sustainable materials. The Schrock team chose to invest in premium materials, making these homes a long-term investment, which will create savings over time. For you, the homeowner, this may mean a higher initial investment. However, the result being a high-performing home reflected in energy savings, savings in maintenance costs, minimal upkeep, healthier indoor air quality, sustained home value, and best of all, simply filling your unique home with your story and more time to enjoy each day. In this video, we'd like to highlight some of these premium materials used in our Urban Meadows homes, which make them a standout in the building industry. We'd also like to make you aware of the opportunity that you have to call Urban Meadows your home. Our Schrock Real Estate website will also offer more detailed information about each of these products, the lot availability, and frequently asked questions. Join me as we talk with the experts about the unique features and systems used in our first completed Urban Meadows home. Schrock Construction teams with My Floors in Galion, Ohio, for their service, their quality, and the selection. Steve, thank you for your expertise in pulling together all of the beautiful flooring and the tile for this home. What were some of the guiding factors in the tile and the flooring selection for this home?
Fortunately, I had the luxury to work with Nicole, one of the design associates with Schrock, and there were three attributes that we focused in on. Number one was value. Number two was realistic designs, and the third was durability.
And how will these selections make life easier for the homeowner?
Well, all of us that own the homes, we all know that we dislike maintenance. So knowing that's the case, we wanted to find the easiest solution to maintenance-free. So the products we selected are some of the best as far as that goes. For example, the LVT floor, simply water or a neutral cleaner is going to remove over 99% of anything that you possibly could spill on this floor.
And do these materials come with any type of warranty?
Well, in fact, we purposely selected Mannington Mills for this project. This particular floor in this residence actually carries a 6-year commercial warranty, which, yes, that is not needed in a residential atmosphere. However, it gives the homeowner great confidence that their floor is going to perform.
So they hold up well to pets, to spills, to water, muddy boots.
The construction of this floor, which covers the vast majority of this home, is a solid polymer core. Therefore, any moisture from the top side, whether it's from a pet, a newborn baby, or a teenager spilling everything they spill, nothing can get through this floor and affect the integrity of it.
Talk a little bit about the bathrooms, the beautiful tile and the stunning work that you did there. Tell us a little bit about each of those spaces.
As you've seen, the aesthetics are off the chart. It's beautiful, the design, the fashion, the style. For me though, the real key is behind the scenes. So this house is built not only with the beautiful aesthetics, but the behind the scenes, the waterproofing, the vapor tight, the showers are not going to leak.
In this home, we chose to use some carpet. I know a lot of homeowners prefer no carpet in any area. What is special about the carpet that we chose to use in this home?
This particular home has a carpet that has a technology called Pure Color technology. As you'll see with this home, there's windows all over the place, so light is an issue. This particular carpet resists most all forms of stain as well as bleach.
How does a homeowner who is interested in new flooring throughout the home, it seems like it would be an overwhelming process. How do you at My Floors help them begin?
The very best thing that we've found as a business over the 45 years is whenever we can visit their home first, we understand how they live, what their lifestyle is like. Because at the end of the day, we're just trying to help them with their own great taste. So after we have a good feel of that, we take all the field measurements, we know what we need, and then when we're back in our retail store, we have more products than anybody from Columbus to Cleveland. So we're definitely going to find the product that they desire.
And where is this retail store and how can they find out more about My Floors?
We're located in Gallion, Ohio. It's an easy trip. We're open Monday through Saturday. The best starting point may be our website, which is myfloorsohio.com.
Great. Thank you, Steve, for giving us a little bit more insight into the flooring and the tile for this home.
And thank you. We really appreciate the opportunity to be involved.
With me now is Samuel Schrock, owner of Schrock Real Estate, with developments in Delaware, Ohio, and right here in Bellville, Ohio. So Samuel, why Bellville, Ohio? Why did you choose Bellville, Ohio for the Urban Meadows development?
Initially, it was the need for homes in this area. We're based out of Loudonville, and we know a lot of people in this area, and we've seen the need for homes. It was very hard for people to even find a place.
How did you come up with the Urban Meadows vision for the entire development?
Wanting to put something together in more of a contemporary form, but yet high quality. Bring in the quality and design at an affordable price, which is hard to do. The building materials and products are very expensive now, and a lot of the homes that you see with this type of theme and design are super expensive.
With all of the homes being of contemporary style, did you fear that they would all become so similar that Urban Meadows would become just another cookie cutter development?
This community will be very unique. You will see a lot of different homes in this place with the same theme. They will all fit within the same theme, but yet none of them be exactly the same.
Why would potential homeowners consider Urban Meadows for buying or building their future home?
The look, the atmosphere, the community that this place will provide. It will be an urban feel. It's on the edge of Bellville, close to where you need to go, but yet have a security and a feeling of living out in the country. If you like healthy, sustainable living, high quality, and low maintenance and good design, you will find all of that here at Urban Meadows.
As the Urban Meadows community has been taking shape, what has been the community response?
We thought it would attract younger people, but we are finding that people of all ages are loving these designs, and we are very thankful for the support of the village of Bellville and the administration of Bellville. They are excited about this community and very supportive of it.
Now Brian is here from Greenwalt Construction, and I understand you specialize in ICF Foundations.
That's correct.
Exactly what is an ICF Foundation?
ICF stands for Insulated Concrete Forms. It is a stay-in-place concrete forming system. So once the concrete is poured, the styrofoam stays in place and it acts as your insulation.
What are some of the benefits of using this as opposed to your traditional block foundation?
One of the biggest benefits is called thermal mass. The concrete core with the added benefit of the styrofoam on each side, actually stores the energy of heat and cold, releasing it over a longer period of time, so your utilities won't have to run as often.
What about installation?
The installation process is quicker and easier. It's a lighter weight product.
Brian, what is the manufacturer that we used and you often use for supplying the ICF Foundation?
Nudura ICF is the brand that I use. In my opinion, it's a Cadillac of insulated concrete forms.
Everybody today talks about healthy indoor air quality. How does this product help in promoting that?
Well, first of all, the styrofoam doesn't promote mold or mildew growth. And the fact that it's a solid monolithic concrete pour with the insulation on both sides, it doesn't allow air infiltration.
Is it difficult with ICF to finish your basement with drywall or any particular wall?
No, that's one of
Type.
the great benefits of the ICF over poured walls or concrete block. It already has the insulation and studs built into the block every 8 inches. So you don't have to go in there and fur it out and insulate it and then drywall it. You can put the drywall directly onto the ICF.
And how about electrical? How difficult is it to work with to get your electric lines and plugs and things where you need to be?
Very easy. You can use different various methods to install your wiring directly into the styrofoam. Hot knives, you can cut grooves in. A lot of times they use electric chainsaws to cut grooves and tuck your wires in. So it's very simple.
Are ICF forms only for basements, or can they be used in, say, wall construction or other types of building?
I tell everybody I'd never build another foundation another way. But no, we can build an entire house. They're building hotels and schools out of ICF.
Thank you for teaching us a little bit about ICF forms. How can someone go about learning a little bit more about this type of building system?
I would suggest going to their website, nudura.com. It's nudura.com.
Because our Schrock-built Urban Meadows home is so well insulated from the elements, its heating and cooling system was designed not only for efficiency, but also with a mindset of promoting healthy indoor air quality. With me, I have Greg from Cosby Heating and Cooling. Greg, to begin, what are some of the considerations that need to be made in selecting an HVAC unit?
The common heating and cooling systems nowadays are so much smaller, not only because houses are so much more efficient now, but because we have to look at other factors in the houses as well, including indoor air quality, which is a big factor, especially since last year with what all went on. So, but in the design, we have to think about amount of windows, sizes of windows, type of construction as far as the walls, basement walls, insulation factors in the ceilings. All those things come into effect in properly sizing a heating and cooling system, especially with this house with insulated panel walls, insulated foam block basement walls, and a high R value in the ceiling. The system that was chosen for this house was actually smaller in size because of those things. So the beauty of that is, because this house is so efficient, there are going to be a lot of times when it doesn't need the full capacity of what that furnace can put out or that air conditioner. So what it will do, it will drop down to a lower heat or lower cool setting so that we can make it comfortable in here as well as control humidity in the summertime.
What are some of the other features of this particular unit? I understand, for example, there's UV light that is utilized.
Yes, when we start looking at indoor air quality, we considered not only the factor of how we want to filter this system. So what we're looking at with this system is a MERV 13 accordion style filter, which gives us a large amount of square footage to filter with. We also wanted to incorporate UV light, which is an ultraviolet light. The C band of ultraviolet light is the one that does the best job as far as mitigating airborne virus and bacteria. So we incorporated the UV light as well as indoor fresh air unit. What we're utilizing here is what we call an energy recovery ventilator. So because this house is so tight, unless someone opens a door or a window, there's no way for fresh air to come in. And if we can't introduce fresh air into a house, what happens is the air that's in here becomes kind of stale and stagnant. So by introducing, what we're doing now is we're physically introducing some fresh air through this fresh air ventilator so that we can take some of that stale air out of the house, but then introduce some fresh air into it. And that helps control the freshness of the house, we'll call it, instead of having that kind of stale feeling or smell to it.
Talk a little bit about the financial aspect. Even though this may be a larger investment up front, do you find that clients will see some savings over time in their heating and their cooling bill?
Absolutely, especially with two-stage equipment or variable speed equipment, because we're not utilizing the full capacity of the furnace or the air conditioner at one time, all the time. There's a significant savings there on the gas side of it for the furnace, and then also on the electrical side of it for the air conditioning. So it's more money up front, yes, but that payoff savings is there. In your return on investment on a system like this is probably somewhere from 5 to 8 years over a standard system.
Talk a little bit about the operating panel itself.
As long as they are able to operate a digital thermostat, basically they can operate any part of the system that's here. So it's all connected into one system that they can control from their phone if they want that option as well, or they'll have a thermostat on the wall that will control all the functions of the system as well.
Schrock Premier Custom Construction has used Cosby Heating and Cooling on multiple projects. We've always been impressed with their selection and their quality and their service. I want to thank you for coming and telling us a little bit about the particular unit that was installed in here, Greg, from Cosby Heating and Cooling. And where are you located?
We are located in Mount Vernon, Ohio, but we service all surrounding areas, all the surrounding counties. Anything that touches Knox County, we service.
And do you happen to have a phone number that people might be able to call?
Yes, 740-393-4328, or if you like words, it's 740-393-HEAT.
That's great, Greg. Thank you so much.
It's been a pleasure. Thank you.
Roofing is a major investment for any home. Because of its environmental factors, its longevity, and its lasting value, Schrock chose to install a standing seam roof by Drexel Metals Roofing with no exposed fasteners. Metal roofing costs more up front, but lasts 3 to 4 times longer than a typical asphalt shingle roofing. It is also about 50% lighter than asphalt and prevents snow buildup. Drexel Metal Roofing is tested to withstand 120 mile-per-hour wind gusts, hail, and fire. It also has a 35-year gold standard finish warranty covering labor, adhesion, and fade protection, and the warranty is transferable. Not only is metal roofing great for your home, it's great for the environment. The recycled content of the steel in a metal roof is about 56%, from production to installation to reuse, far superior to asphalt. The Drexel Metals website contains much more information. That's drexmet.com, DREXMET.com. The stunning cabinetry in this beautiful kitchen was meticulously crafted and designed by Schrock Premier's Custom Construction's own cabinet shop near Loudonville, Ohio. With me today is Christy, designer from the cabinet shop, to tell us about some of the unique features that are included in this stunning kitchen. Christy, what is one of your absolute favorite features?
I would say my favorite feature of this kitchen is the island. It's nice and big. It's very functional for everyday cooking. The back has a shiplap on it that is a really cool look, and the drawers they're huge and very fun to use.
Where and how did this particular design process begin?
The design process usually starts by looking at the space and looking at the house. Everything in this house kind of leans towards contemporary, so we wanted to keep nice, clean lines in this kitchen. You always want to look at where your window is or where your oven is going. And then even what is the first thing that you see when you look at the kitchen and when you walk into the house. So we start with those functions and make the cabinets from there.
Well, tell us a little bit about what is different in a contemporary kitchen as opposed to a more traditional design.
Contemporary usually uses clean lines. So what we did in this kitchen is we used solid doors and flat crown molding and flat base, and then a hood that is a custom-made hood that has a little bit different material but keeps that horizontal shiplap line.
What are also some of the tips that from an expert that we can take to help delineate between the difference between custom cabinetry and say just stock cabinetry from a big box store?
One of the great things about custom cabinets is that you can make them as big as you want, so you don't have to use individual cabinets screwed together, which means you don't have filler pieces and you don't have wasted space. You can also customize the openings that you want to have a special pull-out for your utensils or for your spices. We even have a pull-out that we can put an outlet in the back, and you can hide all of your devices, so you can have a place to plug in your phone and your cords are hidden.
What about other areas in the home? Do you do cabinetry for other rooms, say a mudroom or a laundry or an office?
Sue, that's a great question. That's one of my favorite things to design because it really adds so much functionality to a home. Every family operates a little bit different. Some might need lockers for their kids' backpacks, or somebody might want a place to put their golf clubs. And we can make cabinets in each individual place and each individual home to suit everybody's needs.
And also, a client can take advantage of beautiful Schrock cabinets, whether they're building a Schrock home or they just want some particular cabinets for their own home. How can they find out more about Schrock custom cabinetry?
Sure, they can go to schrockcabinets.com. They can also follow us on social media. We like to post pictures of the fun things that we're doing, and everybody can check that out there.
Great, thank you, Christy. I have the privilege of introducing Joseph Schrock, owner and operator of the Schrock family of companies. Now, Joseph, you have built hundreds of homes and commercial projects throughout the state, but specifically today, you want to talk about Urban Meadows and the quality that is within this development. Talk specifically a little bit about that and what makes these a great investment.
I would say the quality, the products, the craftsmanship, attention to detail, the way they're put together, and of course, it will be a higher initial investment, but you will get a good bang for your buck on less maintenance, less utility costs, to name a few.
I've heard you talk about the importance of Schrock building a healthy home. What makes the homes in Urban Meadows healthy?
That's a really good question. We are very focused on building a house that has good, fresh indoor air quality. And that all starts with the envelope of the house, the roof of the house, the siding, the details, keep water intrusion out. Otherwise, you'll end up with mold, moisture in the walls, and eventually off-gassing into the house, which some people cannot handle. We've had experience with that in family situations, and it causes some serious health problems. So the details are important. It all starts out from the foundation. So we've got a ICF Foundation. We've got very well insulated exterior walls. We're either using the SIP panel construction, or we're using some type of a foam. We're using a very efficient attic space with a high heel heights, and getting into some technical things, but that's all taken into consideration, as well as the HVAC system. We've got a fresh air recovery system that brings fresh air in. We've got the dehumidification in these houses, and it all ties together.
Explain a little bit about Schrock's construction methods and what makes the home solid and homes that are geared toward longevity.
I would say the easiest way to answer that is our team. our employees, the subcontractors we use. They love what they do. They're proud of their craftsmanship, and when you can trust them, they like what they're doing, and it also ties in with having a good design and having the supervision, the oversight, and just having good people that enjoy what they're doing it properly, doing it correctly, and you will end up with a product that's superior to just a assembly line, production type atmosphere. You know, we want a product, we want a home that we can look back to, and everybody can be proud that worked on it, from design to the little details, because we know that Schrock's going to get a phone call. It doesn't matter if it's 10 years, 20 years, 30 years down the road. If there's something that was not done properly, that's our goal, is to stand behind our products. So we expect it to be right, and we feel confident about it.
Because your name is on every finished product, how important is the relationship between Schrock and client?
It's about the people. I like to use the term, we're in the people business and we just happen to build houses. If you look back at the people we've worked for, we've created a lot of friends. Those types of relationships are important to us, and it's more than just building, seeing how many homes you can build. Yeah, it's about the people and creating relationships and being there and making it a pleasant, fun experience. Whether you buy a home that's pre-built in here as a spec home, or whether you choose your lot and you work with our design team to build your dream home from scratch, it should all be a fun experience.
Joseph, thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule.
You're welcome, Sue. My pleasure.
Jody is here with us from Crooked River Building Supply, who supplied all of our Urban Meadows Marvin Windows and Doors. Jody, what should a homeowner consider when thinking about window selection?
Well, they want to consider the quality, performance, the design of the windows, which would mean the style, making sure that the style of the window fits the style of their home.
Jody, when we began conversations about what type of window to use for this home, why did you recommend this particular line and style?
In keeping with the modern design, we chose the Essentials collection by Marvin, where the windows boast clean lines, letting natural light and these nature views take center stage.
What are some of the benefits of this particular window style design?
The Essential Collection is built with a pultruded fiberglass, which gives us both a striking look and is also maintenance-free. The pultruded fiberglass is 8 times stronger than vinyl. It's 3 times stronger than composites, which resists in fading, chalking, or cracking.
How about climate? Does Ohio weather versus, say, Florida weather have anything to do with your window selection?
It does, and usually that's a glass choice. There's many different types of glasses available. In the Ohio climate, we offer the low E2 with argon, which does come standard with Marvin products. The pultruded fiberglass remains stable in harsh conditions. It expands and contracts at nearly the same rate as glass, so they stay true even in harsh conditions.
Where can customers go to visit Marvin Windows?
You can visit us at our showroom in Warrensville Heights and also our website, or you can give me a call directly.
Because of the extremes in Ohio weather, the exterior cladding on these homes is extremely important. They must be low maintenance, aesthetically pleasing, and perform well throughout the life of the home. Some of the products that we are offering in the Urban Meadows community are solid PVC products by AZAC, fiber cement by Hardy, and on this particular home, we chose to use a product more commonly used in the commercial industry called EIFS, or Exterior Insulated Finish System. The EIFS adds another layer of insulation on the exterior with a value of R6. It also outperforms traditional siding options when it comes to moisture control, and it has a built-in drainage system. The finish of Vivus is crafted with one of the highest 100% acrylic polymer contents. Overall, this exterior product, as well as the AZAC and the Hardy products, provide extra durability, lower life cycle maintenance, and a lasting, beautiful finish. As fellow designers for Schrock Premier Custom Construction, Nicole and I have worked on many projects together. Nicole is our visual elements coordinator, and she is responsible for choosing and assisting clients in picking all of the interior and the exterior elements of their home or their business. Now, Nicole, what makes you particularly excited about Urban Meadows development?
I am really excited about the uniqueness of this development with the contemporary style. This is something that we would typically see out on the West Coast, but it is becoming a newer concept in Ohio, and it's just so fun to be able to design with a different style. However, I will admit that when I was first told about Urban Meadows that I was a little hesitant about it, just because everyone does have their own favorite style to design with and decorate with, and contemporary was not mine, but after working out here for about a year now, I would definitely say that I would love to incorporate a contemporary style in my own home.
Here we are in this beautiful Urban Meadows home enjoying the fruits of your labor. What specifically is it about this home that you really are enjoying?
I love both the design and functionality of this house. So probably my favorite thing is the large windows and how much natural light they bring in. But I also really like the open concept of the home. It's great for when you're having friends and family over, and it just fosters togetherness. I also love the simplicity and the minimalistic design of the home. It's just appealing to the eye, it's comforting, and it's very easy to maintain, which I think is the best part. So overall, I just think that anyone that purchases a home or builds a home in Urban Meadows is going to really love the design.
Nicole, how are you able to help future home builders here in Urban Meadows?
I would love to help anyone that was interested in building in Urban Meadows. I could help with interior and exterior selections if they needed help with everything, but we do have some clients that know what they want, and it's just the matter of keeping things organized and helping them make decisions in a timely fashion, and I can always offer that as well. I'm with Julie, the co-owner of MCCReady Interiors, and today we're going to talk about their partnership with Urban Meadows Development. Hi Julie, thanks for joining us today. Can you explain to me a little bit about why MCCReady Interiors decided to partner with Urban Meadows Development and Schrock companies?
Absolutely. It was an exciting phone call that we received from you, encouraging and asking us to partner with you on the furnishings and the accessorizing of the Urban Meadows home. I think why we were most excited about that, Nicole, is because we believe that the Schrock Company and MCCReady Interiors are very like-minded in the way that they approach business and the way that they work with their clients. What I mean by that is when you think about, first of all, the fact that Schrock provides a handcrafted quality custom home for their client. We do the same thing here in our store. Our furniture is not a what you see is what you get type of furniture. You can create it the way you want it. So you can change fabrics and styles and get it in a reasonable amount of time. So it's not a cookie cutter type thing, and it's the same thing when you're building homes. Then the other thing I think that was so important as well is the fact that when you are building homes, you're building a home that'll last, right? And there is nothing that is better for our country and for our world and for ourselves, and to create something that is green and sustainable. You know, a lot of people create landfill quality furniture. We were never that way. For over 100 years, almost, here in our organization, we've been providing furniture that's heirloom quality, that's built to last. And no one's gonna tear a Schrock home down very soon, are they, once it's built? So we believe in providing that green, sustainable story as well. But I think what was most exciting for us was the opportunity to be able to showcase a variety of ways that we design. And so when we look at the homes in Urban Meadows, they do have a more contemporized exterior appearance to them. But once you get inside, they can work with you to create something that is uniquely theirs in the product that they pick out. And then they can work with us to design the furnishings and accessories that could go anywhere from a very minimalistic contemporary to a softer contemporized look, even transitional or traditional. If you really want that cozy, lived-in look, well, right, Nicole, they would pick warmer tones or warmer, darker paints, and the furnishings would match that as well. So that customizable, create it the way you want it. That's what Schrock does, that's what MCCReady's do. And so the partnership is a wonderful partnership that we're excited to be able to have at Urban Meadows. If clients would like to know more about what we do here, it's easy. You can give us a call. You can look on our website, MCCreadyInteriors.com, or you can visit us here in Ontario on Lexington Spring Mill Road, and we can help you, one of the designers can help you, create something exactly the way you want it, hopefully at Urban Meadows.
Our Urban Meadows home was constructed with SIP panel wall construction. SIPs, or structurally insulated panels, are a high-performance building system consisting of an insulating foam core placed between two oriented strand boards, or OSB. The SIP envelope doesn't have the gaps of conventional stick framing that can cause condensation, which leads to potentially hazardous mold, mildew, or rot. Once installed, SIP panels deliver unrivaled insulation and air tightness, which reduces energy costs over the building's lifetime. SIPs can also allow for faster construction because they're designed and precisely manufactured off-site. This allows a building to be assembled on-site quickly and made watertight in a matter of days. The result is a building system that is extremely strong, energy efficient, and cost-effective. For more information, you can visit the Structurally Insulated Panel Association's website at sips.org. That's SIPS.org. To continue using sustainable and energy efficient technology, solar panels were installed on the metal roof of this building. Daniel is here from Trail Battery and Solar, and he's going to tell us a little bit about how this system works.
This system we have here is 8 panels on the roof tied together in tandem, so they're both running in 2 panels running into each inverter, which we would have 4 of them up there, and then that power is getting run down to the distribution panel in the basement, getting all tied in together, and then more or less is getting used throughout the house here as we speak.
I understand that all electric companies do honor solar power. What is something that I've heard of? It's called net energy metering.
Yes, basically anything you would produce in excess to what you use per month would be given to you as a credit for your next month then. You would have the option of either banking it as a credit through the power company, or you could also bank it in a battery bank, which this system doesn't currently have batteries but can be added at any point. You could store that extra power in your batteries and say you had a power outage, or during, say, a month when you're not producing as much energy, you could then pull from your batteries, yes.
Well, how do you at Trail Battery and Solar decide how many panels to use, what type of system to use for that particular home?
Usually we'll start with a power bill from the customer themselves. So most power bills from the companies, power company will come with a year of history from how much power they've used in the last year, and then we can kind of base our system off of how much power has been used in a year's time and then build it accordingly.
Is this system difficult for the average homeowner to operate?
The user interface as far as the monitoring system, from my experience, has been very easy. Super simple to walk through as far as all the steps are pretty much laid out as you go. And really there's not a whole lot to do on the screen other than look at what your panels have been producing, which is also available on online format. You can connect it up to your Wi-Fi and you can check that on your phone at any point in time.
Good. So those of us who don't know very much about solar power, solar energy, the needs that they might have for their home. Where do we start? Where do we go to find out more information?
Our website is a great place to start, trailbatteryandsolar.com. There's a section there with questions and answers, so if you have some more common questions, you can go on there and there'll be answers ready to go. Also, there's contact information for us as a company. You can give us a call or shoot us an email, and we should be able to answer any questions you guys might have.
Wonderful. Thank you, Daniel, from Trail Battery and Solar, for installing our premium system and telling us a little bit more about how it works.
Yeah, not a problem. It's been a pleasure.
As you've learned, the anatomy of our high-performance Urban Meadows homes defines them, sets them above the industry standards, and drives their allure both inside and outside. Allow Schrock Real Estate to inspire you with stunning contemporary homes which foster the connections of solid construction, the latest technology, durable, low-maintenance materials with a clean, safe living environment. To view lot availability, development guidelines, and frequently asked questions, visit the Schrock Real Estate website at www.schrockrealestate.com. Then click on the Urban Meadows development link. You can also call 419-994-0004. Get started on your new journey. Make an investment in your future and opt into a better quality of life with Urban Meadows Community in Bellville, Ohio. You can also see other custom homes by Schrock by visiting our website at www.schrockpremier.com.